there's not a lot that you can say really. End of a tough day, a tough week really.
Yeah, look, I think we have to pay credit to South Africa, the #1 Test team in the world for a reason. I think they showed that throughout this series. They hung on in Adelaide. Certainly didn't give that Test up, and I think they brought all the momentum from Adelaide into this Test and outplayed us here over the last 4 days, that's for sure.
Yeah, that last day in Adelaide, was that probably the best opportunity for a win in the series?
Oh, no doubt. I think there and Brisbane were so close. If there was no rain in Brisbane, I was confident we're going to win that Test as well. But it's the way it goes, I think, as I said before, it's about, once you've got momentum, running with it, and when you don't have it, you've got to fight your absolute backside off to try and grab it back. And I think we can learn a lot from this series.
Yeah, there's also a couple of individual highlights. Of course, yourself, player of the series, which is well deserved. Really good work with the bat.
Yeah, I'd give it back though to have won the series, that's for sure. Oh, it's nice to be making runs, but I didn't make as many as I needed to in this Test match to help us win here. It's like I say, it's nice to be making runs, but I want to win.
Yeah, Mitchell Starc got his opportunity in this third Test, and really he had a crack, didn't he, with the bat and the ball?
Yeah, he did really well, Starc. He's been waiting for this opportunity for a while. Yeah, it's great to see him get a result as well. 6 wickets. I thought he bowled beautifully. Maybe went for a few too many runs if you ask him. I know he was disappointed he went for so many runs, but it was a pretty good batting wicket. And I thought all our bowlers did their absolute best. Mitchell Johnson's good to see him back. Haistow bowled really well in the first innings, as did Nathan Lyon. But yeah, look, we've got some work to do. I think we let ourselves down with the bat in the first innings, and that cost us this Test match.
Moving forward now, obviously, South Africa, we're done and dusted. We've got to move on. Sri Lanka's next.
Yeah, we do. We've got a couple of days to reflect though, and have a look at the pros and cons out of this series. I think it's important that we realise that we just took it to the #1 team in the world. We lost 1-0, but we fought our backsides off. I think it's also important that we enjoy the rest of tonight with Ricky. It's a sad day to see such a great player leave the game. I think it's important that we do, and enjoy tonight with him and tomorrow with him, and then we've got plenty of time to reflect leading up to the first Test against Sri Lanka.
With Ricky, there's so many words that can be said, but it's so hard to know where to start, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm hopeless as well. I think I'm more emotional than him, and it probably hasn't hit the boys fully yet. I think come that first Test against Sri Lanka, we'll realise he's not there. As I've said before, it's the influence he not only has on the field but off the field. But look, what he's done for this game of cricket, both for Australia and the world and the actual game, can never be replaced. I think he's going to play a huge part for the game of cricket going forward, or at least I hope. I know his love and passion for the game is like he was, he's 17. So hopefully Cricket Australia do everything in their power to keep him involved.
Thank you very much. We'll see you in Tassie.
Thanks, mate.